Rumors are swirling once again that the New Orleans Saints are looking to trade 16 and 19 past Carolina in order to draft Malik Willis. Here's why the Jets should absolutely look into trading with the Saints unless Kayvon Thibodeau is available at 4. Let's discuss it. Welcome back, Jets Nation. As usual, please like, share, and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Also, if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the little bell notice and hit all so you don't miss any new content that comes from me. And you could also follow me on social media under Straight 100 Jets at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Reported on several publications and I'm just going to use this one as example from NJ.com, that the Saints aren't done trading after the blockbuster deal with the Eagles. So they're looking to move past Carolina. So they're talking with the Giants and the Jets about moving up past Carolina to get Malik Willis. And it says right here that the trade makes a lot of sense for the Saints, who gave up a lot of their future value for 2 mid-round picks this year, in which is shaping up to be a bad draft. I agree with that. Philly definitely won that trade, but anyway, the only way this makes sense if the Saints are making a play to either get Kenny Pickett or Malik Willis, most likely Willis. Considering the top picks in top quarterbacks in the draft, with the picks 16 and 19, the Saints potentially have enough ammo to leapfrog 2 quarterback needy teams, the Panthers and the Falcons. If the Saints are looking to crack the top 10, expect them to touch base with the Giants, who have 5 and 7, and the Jets, who have the 4th pick in the NFL draft. Now, I completely agree with that synopsis because, in my opinion, the trade with the Eagles doesn't make any sense unless they're going to package the 2 picks to move up, which I think is totally going to be the case. So if you're Joe Douglas, you've got several teams looking to move up to draft Willis. You've got, the Falcons, the Saints, Steelers are one, and there's a couple of them that escape the top of my mind. Possibly Seattle, but I don't think Seattle wants to do any business with us after we fleeced them in the Jamal Adams trade. So, in my opinion, 16 and 19 is not going to be enough to get the 4th pick, especially if they're trading up for a quarterback. You could pretty much throw away the whole Jimmy Johnson draft system because there's going to be a lot of competition for to move up to try to get Malik Willis, unless the Lions draft him at 2, but I don't see that happening because they have Jared Goff and they have a ton more needs to address than getting another quarterback. So I think it's completely feasible that these teams are going to be in competition with each other to get Malik Willis. So, in my opinion, it's going to take something like either, for the 4th pick, it's going to take probably 16, 19, and probably the 98th pick, which is their 3rd round pick this year, or a 2nd round pick next year. And for me personally, unless Kayvon Thibodeau is on the board, I absolutely make this trade. I think it's a win-win. You still get your edge rusher at 10, either Jermaine Johnson or George Karlaftis. Or you can also get your, a top flight receiver at 16. I don't know if Garrett Wilson won't be there, and I don't know if Jameson Williams will be there at 16. But there's also Treylon Burks, Drake London, who I'm not high on, and Chris Olave. So those are other possibilities you could go with. And then at 19, you could either pick Lindenbaum, who's available, and address your center position, which would complete your offensive line, because we all are non high on Greg Van Roten. and or we can address the linebacker position with either N'Kobe Dean or Devin Lloyd. So I think it increases Joe's, um, it gives more versatility, and plus I think the real value is in from picks 10 to the second round. That's where the real value is in this draft. And since there's not a consensus top 10 or even a consensus number 1, that kind of shows you, how weak the first 10 picks are compared to past years, because there is no stud quarterback. There's, you know, it's basically, the values from 10 on. And I definitely think they should do this trade. I think it would be a great trade for the Jets. We get more picks, we address more needs. I mean, yeah, I could see people want to stick with the fourth pick to try to get the best pick out there, but especially if all the first three picks go defensive line, like say, Aiden Hutchinson at one, Trayvon Walker at two, which I still can't understand, and Kayvon Thibodeau at three. However, Houston to me is the wild card because they could be going in any number of directions. They have so many holes, it's ridiculous. So they're kind of like the wild card in this situation. Um, I mean, obviously, it does increase our chances to get Kayvon Thibodeau if either Jacksonville or Detroit take Trayvon Walker at two, but it's not guaranteed. And I still think if Thibodeau is there, that's the pick. Unless you get a package that absolutely knocks it out of the water, like it's a must trade. But I think the Jets should absolutely do this trade. It makes too much sense. If Thibodeau's not there, we can just trade out and get more picks and get a lot more value and probably get an extra pick next year. So I absolutely am all for this. I'm all over it, and I hope it happens. As a matter of fact, in my final mock draft, I have a big trade that's going to happen during the draft. So stay tuned for that one. Will it be this one? Who knows? But I'll let you know when that time comes. So let me know what you guys think about making that trade. Would you trade the fourth pick for picks 16, 19, and 98? I really want to know if you guys are into that trade. Let me know if you are or aren't. I would love to have a conversation about this. I think the rumors are true and they're only going to get more widespread as the days draw closer to the draft. So let me know in the comments, and as usual, go Jets and have a wonderful day.